What is happening, La Familia YouTube? We are back. All right, we are back. I'm putting out the bangers this month, you guys. Like I'm putting them out. I'm like a real YouTuber now. You know what I mean? I'm able to put out content like almost weekly. If you guys are an OG watcher, you guys know that I put out content very sporadically. So, you know, hopefully you understand the joke. Delivery is kind of off though, but anyways. So you guys, Merry freaking Christmas, early Christmas to your boy. You know, just like a year ago, when I did the unboxing for the A Cold Wall Geoformer and the white pair, like I was saying, this time of year, I'm not a big fan of Christmas, and because it's just always stressful, and I don't know, just it's kind of an annoying holiday all around, really. But obviously, somebody like myself who loves fashion and also someone who has an admitted shopping addiction that I fight every single day, let me tell you, this time of year is hard, you guys. Like, it's so hard. All the Black Friday sales, the sales. Like, and you know, this is supposed to be a time of year where you're not supposed to be selfish, and it's so hard not to be selfish when you have an admitted shopping addiction. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's been tough. But you know, when I saw these, man, I had to cop them. You guys see the title. You guys see the thumbnail. Quick little story time. Not a lot of you have seen my Rick Owens Geo Baskets unboxing. It actually was one of my grails, and I actually got them, only to not have them again. So let me tell you that story. But first of all, shout out to the new subscribers. It seems like the Cold Wall videos seem to do very well for me. So shout out to the people that have come here to this channel by way of the Cold Wall bait. Hopefully you stay and enjoy some different kind of content like today. But story time. So my Geo Baskets. I've wanted these shoes for 2 years now. Finally got them. They were a celebration, you know, it was a celebration shoe for me, you know, in celebration of me putting out my EP with my project Romance 85. Find me anywhere on any streaming platform. The new album is called Cyber Ballads. Shameless plug. But it was a celebration shoe for that. Got the shoes, fell in love with them instantly, wore them constantly. Okay, like I wore them all the time because I was just like, oh my God, I love them. They look great with every pant and outfit. That they just worked really well with everything I wore. So it was like a match made in heaven. And then fast forward, I don't know, 5 or 4 months, because I only had them for 6 months. The zipper just stopped working one night when I went out, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. So then I took him to a cobbler. The cobbler guy was like, listen, we could probably fix this. He's like, but this is a really complicated shoe, so I don't want to mess this up. He's like, do you know if they're under warranty? Because the guy was like, I could tell these are expensive. The cobbler actually said, I can tell these shoes were not cheap. He's like, so do you maybe want to talk to the company first before you let us just rip them apart? And I was like, yeah, let me do that. So bought them from Essence, hit up Essence, and they were like, well, you have 2 options. You know, we'll give you money toward taking them to a cobbler, which obviously they didn't know I already did that. The chair is bothering me. I don't know why it keeps sliding down. And I was like, and they were like, or you could just return them to us for a full refund. And at the end of the day, you guys, that's what I ended up having to do. And I got them on heavy discount. If you're one of the few people that watched that video, I got them on heavy discount. And obviously, you know, it was a bummer because they're not on sale right now. For some reason, they're not on sale right now. And yeah, I can't afford them right now to buy them again. So, but that's a segue into today's shoe though. Now, here's what's even better. These shoes I've actually wanted for quite some time. I actually saw them and I was like, damn, dude, those are my next Rick shoe for sure. This is actually when I still have my Geo Baskets. Saw them pop up on Essence and on Rick Owens' website. And I was like, that's my next Rick shoe. I need another pair of Ramones because I actually did end up selling my pair of Ramones that I did have. So naturally, I really, really wanted these because if you're a Rick fan, you got to have at least 1 pair of Ramones to rotate in. Now, one of my biggest regrets, if you saw my when I first got my Ramones. I actually did a video on that as well. I actually had the hexagon Ramones, and I actually had the regular Ramones, which actually had a the pentagram on it. They were Penta Ramones, and those are actually become pretty rare, and I resold those for a pretty penny, and I was kind of like, shit, maybe I should have kept those when I did sell them for as much as I did. But went ahead and sold those, and my biggest regret was the hexagon Ramones that I had. I actually liked those better than the pentagram Ramones, but the problem was the hexagon Ramones were a size 48 and they were far too big. So I had no choice but to send them back, even though I liked both shoe. But man, those hexagon Ramones always sat in the back of my mind. I was like, fuck, dude, I really wish I would have kept those. But the time has come, because not only was I able to actually get hexagon Ramones, but I was actually get hexagon Ramones. I feel like these are kind of a mixture between both the Penta Ramones that I had and the hexagon Ramones. And I feel like, and I'm not a big fan of the fat shoe. Woo, baby, there's the box. I'm not a big fan of the fat shoelace look on a lot of newer Rick Owens shoes. I actually kind of hate them. But these you guys are an exception. So, I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a look at these bad boys. Ooh. Crispy paper going on right there. Moment of truth. You got the Rick Owens cards, of course. Forgot to point out the fact that this is Dark Shadow logo. See, these are a pair of Dark Shadow. Not mainline, but still, nothing wrong with that. And, woo, ladies and gentlemen. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, look at those, baby. They're beautiful, you guys. These are beautiful. One thing I loved about these two is, again, you guys know, my big thing when it comes to, you know, avant-garde or tech wear is I'm big on the futuristic aspect. And I actually thought that these looked very dystopian, futuristic. And I feel like all Rick clothes kind of have that vibe, which is what I like about his clothes, which is also why, and you guys have heard me say this in other videos, which is why I think his clothes work so well with tech wear. So, yeah. Okay, so far, okay, I'm not crazy about that. Like, this is kind of, you kind of have to loosen these like this. So far, this is a little complicated, but then again, not as complicated as some tech wear clothes. Especially acronym jackets and stuff like that. But, oh yeah, here we go. Okay, no, this will be fine. So yeah, I'll be able to slide my foot right in this. Right in there. But zipping these up is probably going to be I can tell this is going to be the bitch. Zipping them up and then basically tying it. You know what, you guys? Why don't we do this? Why don't we just go to some on-foot footage? I'm going to get these, you know, really going. And I'll come back and give you my thoughts. Let's go. All right, La Familia YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed that on foot. So let's talk about them. All right. So one thing I will say, and I know even comparing these to Geo baskets, especially it being Dark Shadow versus a mainline product. One thing I will say I like these better over the Geo baskets is the support. Shockingly, these laces being wrapped around the ankle actually provided way more ankle support. I don't, if you guys, if you're new to Rick Owens or if you're somebody who's a seasoned Rick Owens owner, and you have a pair of Geo baskets, you know that the ankle support isn't the best unless you wrap the laces around the ankle, and even then, because the upper neck of the shoe on Geo baskets, because it's so thick, you know, you have to tie them really tight to even feel that little bit of support, and I don't really think it works that well, which is why I never wore mine like that. But these big laces being wrapped around the ankle actually give these shoes a way different support than I had with my Penta Ramones and with my Geo baskets. So I'll say that that's definitely a plus. Now, you guys, as you know, are these eye-catching? Like, that's off the charts, a big yes. Like, these are definitely shoes that are going to break some necks. Like, if you really are somebody out there trying to flex, which I'm not big on flexing. My whole thing is I'm big on achieving a whole look. And yes, I want a piece to flex somewhat, but like these actually might even be a little too flashy for my taste, but I love it. So yeah, so they're definitely a shoe that's definitely gonna break some necks. People are definitely gonna look at those and go, oh shit, yo, look at what he's wearing. Or they're gonna be like, or they might roast you. You know what I mean? But you know what? In my opinion, if someone's roasting your clothes, especially if you're into a certain genre of fashion, that's usually a good sign. Keep that in mind. So, but yeah, top view. Whoo, the top view looks so good. I saw the top view when I was filming the on feed. I was like, oh no, yeah, I already know these are gonna work. So, yeah, you guys. So definitely love the way the shoes look. I also like to add to kind of like that futuristic part of it. I like that there's no eyelets. Like they just the laces are doing the support work for you. That's for sure. So, which actually leads me into the lacing system. I know that before we did the on foot, I said that, you know, this might get tricky and annoying. It's actually not that bad. You're able, you know, once you get the laces, and as you guys saw, I had them wrapped all the way around. I had it kind of tied in a loop in the back because I feel like tying a big ass bow on the front would just look stupid. And I feel like it's a lot cleaner of a look when the bow is tied in the back. So that's why I did it the way I did it. But even once I undid that, I was able to just slide the zipper right down. And over time, it's only going to get, you know, easier and easier because this is a cloth or like a pretty hardcore like denim kind of like material. So, you know, over time, it's going to stretch real nice and all that stuff. And yeah, overall, the shoe has a very good like supportive fit. One thing I'll say to somebody, if you're new to Rick Owens, especially like Dark Shadow or Mainline, you know, Rick Owens shoes, I don't know, I don't think they're meant to be like comfortable. You know, they're not meant, they don't have any cushioning technology or anything like that. So, you know, the soles are kind of hard like most Rick Owens shoes, but you know, you could probably just get some like inserts, some Dr. Scholl's or something like that and put them in. That'll obviously help with the softness. But yeah, you guys, I am very surprised. Because when I bought these, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to like these. But I got to tell you, man, I really, 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 really love them. Really love them. And as you can see, I put them on with two different pairs of pants. First one was the acronym P23DS, because those were actually the pants that I had in mind for them. And I was like, damn, they look really good with this. And I tried them on with some Rick Owens Creech cargos. And yeah, they look good with both. Indeed, those are two pairs of pants that I wear constantly. So yeah, man, I am pretty excited to rock these. I did get these on a pretty good sale. That's the only reason why I pulled the trigger. The Geo baskets are double the price, almost double the price of these regular price. So, you know, obviously when I saw that these were on sale, you know, I was like, you know what? The Geo baskets aren't on sale right now. I've definitely been having my eye on these for the past couple of months. So, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger now that they're finally on sale. And I'm happy I did. And now they're sold out, especially in my size. Oh, sizing. Let's talk about sizing. I know people are going to ask me about that. Listen, when it comes to sizing with Rick Owens mainline and Dark Shadow, I need to size up to a 47, which is the equivalent of a US size 14. Um, at this point right now, you know, with the exception of only a couple of different brands, for the most part, I wear 13. Sometimes a 13 and a half. If it's a Nike Blazer, for some reason, those fit me smaller. But yeah, with Rick Owens, every time size 47, I got to go up a size. So, you know, if you're a Bigfoot gang like me and you wear 13, more than likely you'll probably have to go up a size. But got to tell you guys, pretty happy about them. I can't wait to rock these. I've got a pretty cool fit in mind, actually, that I want to rock these with. But that is all for me, La Familia YouTube. Once again, I got some more, a few more videos down the pipe coming with some pieces that I got. The next one's probably going to be not so well known of a brand, but definitely like and subscribe because it actually is a brand that I think a lot of people should know about, and they make really, really cool clothes, and it's all handmade. And who knows, maybe I'll rock that particular piece with this, you know, so follow me on Instagram. Anyways, La Familia YouTube, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much again for being there, for the support. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and I'm out of here.